God, pass the loot. Man of God, pass the loot. Man of God, man, the Bible is true. Pass the loot. Man of God.
Man can make you popular, but only God can make you great. Because there are some popular people in the world that we know today, but they're not great because, hear me, saints, greatness is a God-given quality. Are you hearing me? Greatness is defined as, watch this, the expansion of one's influence. The expansion of your influence, and that can only come from God. Oh, that you would just do what you're capable of doing. Oh, if you would just tap into that rich resource, if you could get to the point where you will stop feeling sorry for yourself, if you get to the point where you stop letting other people dictate your actions, if you would get to the point that you look deeper than the surface, oh, you could change the trajectory of your entire family. Saints of God, I need you to understand that you must have faith that greatness is inside of you. You must have faith that greatness is inside of you. Not just because the preacher said it, not just because the deacon said it. No, you must have faith that greatness is inside of you. Faith is not the substance of what does not exist. Faith is the substance of what's not seen. One of the highest enemies of greatness is comfort. You did something, it was successful, you were happy with your accomplishment, so you stopped. And you got comfortable. You got comfortable where you are. You said, well, at least I'm living better now than I did when I was a child. At least I'm doing better than my mother and my father. At least I've gone further than my grandparents. And so now you've gotten comfortable and you stop. Never accept an accomplishment as the end. Can't get no help in here. It's just a step in the process. Some people think, watch this, that just because they are done, God is done. And so they put a period where God put a comma. Here it is now. The tragedy of life, here it is that we get comfortable where we are. We get comfortable where we are, and I have discovered that you don't even have to like where you are to be comfortable with it. I can't get no help in here. Because what you do is you build a routine around it, so now I know how to deal with it. So although I don't like it, I can adapt to it because I've built a routine around it, and so I'm comfortable with it. But I've come this morning to shake you, to agitate you until you get out of your comfort zone. The first thing you're gonna have to do if you're gonna be great is get out of your comfort zone. Here it is, the ability to tell yourself, here it is, Lewis, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't feel like it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to ask my body if it can do what God has directed my spirit to do. I'm going to have a conversation with my spirit. Come here, let me talk to you. I'm going to give you permission for the remaining balance of this year to talk to yourself in the third person. I want you to start saying to yourself, start saying, Luke is going to be all right. Luke got greatness on the inside of him. Luke is the head and not the tail. I want you to begin to speak to yourself. Abraham and Sarah, they teach us something. They teach us, Tanya, here it is, that God can empower you to give birth to something when other folks said it was too late. Did you hear me? That when other people look at you and they say you're too old, you're too sick, you should have done it years ago, you don't have the finances to do it, you don't have the support to do it, you should have done it when you was married, you should have done it when you had money, you should have done it in your youth. God has a way of catching you in your later stages when everybody done turn their back and then say, now give birth to it. I wish I had somebody in here. God will catch you when everybody else has turned away, have walked away and left you for dead. And God says, now push. Now it's time for you to give birth to that thing that I put inside of you. He's not going to tell you to push until everybody else has walked out of the room, because no one else can take credit for what God is getting ready to do. Somebody shout, push.